Hello everyone, this is Danny from Deep South Homestead. What we're doing here today is cutting out the pieces for a tortilla press out of some cherry wood that we had seasoning in our barn. And Wanda can look down here to show you the different pieces that goes in a tortilla press. I know it looks like a lot of pieces, but I'll show you here how it all actually comes together. What we have here, we've got two runners. What will happen is this piece here will go on these two runners like so and be screwed in from the bottom. Then one of these strips here will go across this end. Then we'll have this piece here will go like this. We've got one that will go right across, I think it's across right in here. And we have one that will go across the back here to stabilize it. This here will be cut down into a handle. This forked piece that we have here will actually be screwed to the front. This will go down in between it. There will be a bolt in that. And this handle will actually push down on top of this, pressing the tortilla down. This part here will actually be hinged to where it operates back and forth like this on here. And basically that's all they are to building a tortilla press. Okay, we're back here with our tortilla press. What we've got here, we've got the base made on it. Show you a little bit about what it kind of looks like underneath here. It's got the two long runners. You flip it over. It's got the flat surface where you actually press the tortilla down. Now I've went ahead and you have to mount these two hinges on here first because there's a piece that's a brace that goes across it. If you put that on there, you can't get to these screws down here. So we went ahead and mounted our hinges while we could get to the screws on it. Now this piece here, this is the lid. This is what will actually go down here to press the tortilla out when you make it. This will open and shut like this. We'll show you in just a minute how that works. This right here is a piece that goes across the top that the handle actually comes down and mashes against to form the tortilla. And we're going to go ahead now and see if we can't start putting some of this together. We always like to glue and screw everything that we do here because it just seems like it holds a lot better. We've pre-drilled and countersunk our holes. We don't want to over tighten these. Just as soon as they snug up, we stop. Tighten it just to the point you see your glue coming out right there. That means you're plenty tight. And we'll lay that to the side for this minute. And we're going to take this. We're going to put some glue on this right here. What we're going to do to keep our screws from being seen from the top, we're going to turn this over. Go ahead and stick the screws down in our holes. Okay, that's got that. Wipe our glue off before it dries. You're pretty much getting the gist of it now. And we're going to take this part, We're going to set it here against the edge of the table. It will hold itself. We're going to fill all this with glue. And this is our handle system that goes in, just like putting a puzzle together. This what I usually will do is take something like a screwdriver and lay in that slot right there where I can turn this up on its end. We want to make sure our sides are lined up all the way down. We want to make sure it's good and smooth. Take this out, it's back, you put your tortilla in, you pull this over, as you push this down, this will bring it all the way down. And that compresses your tortilla, and that's basically all there is to it. Now that we have it built, we're going to take, I'll be finishing it with a good grade of cooking oil. Probably use olive oil or flax oil, whichever one I have in stock. We'll rub it down real good so that the finish on it doesn't get marred once we get it sanded real good. And we'll oil it down and it'll be good to go. Okay, we finished our tortilla press. What we have here is made to lay ball of masa marina here. This will come over and lay on top of it, and then when you take your handle will come in here and the handle will push down and press it down flat and tight. Then you can lift this up out of the way and take it off. Okay everybody, we're here on Deep South Homestead today. We're going to be making tortillas. Wanda has 2 cups of the masa harina flour, and she's going to be mixing 1 cup of warm water in with it and mixing it up, and she'll be forming these small dough balls out of it, which we will be putting into the tortilla press. It calls for 1 cup of warm water, but sometimes you have to add just a little bit more if you need it. And it looks like we're going to have a little bit more. A tortilla is one of those things that you don't want to have too much moisture in. And that's the reason we're having to be very careful not to get it too damp. About a tablespoon at a time. The masa harina is a lime treated corn.
A little more with it.
Just roll her around. What she has is a damp towel here she's laying on top of these to keep them from drying out.
I'm just trying to get some so we can fry some. But I think let's do this and fry now.
Okay, we're going to take our tortillas now and we're going to put them in the skillet. A little oiled skillet here with olive oil. Oh yeah, just right.
It says about a minute per side, 45 seconds to a minute.
Yeah, starting to bubble up. Flip it one more time and let's just see what we're looking like. Oh yeah.
That didn't need it.
Middle.
Yeah, it's separating in the middle, so that
Should be it.
what we need there. Try the second one now that it's hot enough. Should I put any more oil?
Nope.
Just go with it.
Go with it. Yeah. Looking good. Gonna be dinner today.
Got fresh lettuce out of the
Fresh
garden.
lettuce out of the garden.
Some taco seasoning, a taco mix, and a fresh.
Gluten-free taco mix at that. Alright, we have the homemade tortillas here. As you can see, we just finished making them. They're stacked up because that's what you're supposed to do after you've got them. They're good and hot. We keep them covered. We're going to be eating them for lunch. Put this back over them there if Wanda wants to get in closer and let you have a little bit of a better look at them. That's a homemade tortilla made with our tortilla press here. We're going to be having them for lunch here in just a minute. Keep them covered up. This particular tortilla press here that I make here on the homestead is made out of lumber. From our homestead here, a cherry lumber. I do sell these as long as I have the lumber, but when the lumber runs out and I have to go buy lumber, then the price of them will go up at that point. And you saw in the video, we make our own tortillas here with them, and they should last for years and years. Okay, what you see here is the finished product of our tortillas after we've got the meat cooked and got our cheese and our lettuce and all on them. Fresh homemade tortillas on the homestead. Some awesome eating here. Thank you from Deep South Homestead.